Morgan, in the last 4 years, we've seen you grow tremendously in your leadership and in your commitment to both the church and to Jesus Christ, and we really appreciate how you reflect God in everything you do.
Very early on, at a young age, you showed a compassion for others, and when I think of your 4 years during high school, some great examples is how you have been one of the people to enfold new friends, new students from at South Christian into the group, and getting them to be part of the community. And you've always been very good at that.
You seem more confident in who you are and how you're being used, and that you're willing to be used. And I just noticed that you really look for people that are hurting or need a hand.
I see more wisdom in the choices that you are currently making. When you tore your ACL, it was so tough to have you miss out on sports and struggle with feeling invisible, but this has also helped you pay attention to others when they were struggling, and you were able to help them and understand how they were feeling.
I've seen you grow in your faith the last 4 years because we've had a lot of stuff going on in our family. We lost Grandpa, and you were so close to him, and you spent a lot of time with him. And I still remember how after he died, you put verses on little cards on my mirror for me that I see every day. And that was really cool how you were helping me.
Just your desire and passion to want to go to church, to go to youth group, and you just see it as a privilege and a gift to serve your God that way, and to be a witness to many of your friends. And we're just so proud of that, Eden.
Carissa, how can it be that our baby girl has grown up? How you have grown over the past 4 years, despite going through some really tough times, has been simply amazing.
You do your own thing, you don't worry about approval from others, and you have a lot of passion about the things that you love to do, like baseball and fishing and things like that, and just hanging out with friends too.
I, Olivia, have seen your faith grow so much, especially in the past year. You have just declared it your own and have grown so much in your love for Christ.
You have learned how to manage feelings, work through tough situations, and come through the other side a stronger young woman, and I'm so proud of you for that.
Listening to your reflection, I always described you as disturbingly level-headed, and it always seemed like nothing bothered you, and it always felt like things should. And it was really a blessing to me, and I think to others as well, to have you share just some of the vulnerability, the struggles that you went through, and just knowing that that you've been through that, and hearing you share that so openly was wonderful.
I just see your faith get stronger, not weaker through all the hard times, and I'm very grateful for that, because sometimes it can go the opposite way.
Her maturity, her love for the Lord, her love for family.
You can see that you're striving daily to want to learn more about God and His will for your life, and it's evident in the way you face each day, that your faith has grown, that any challenges that come, you know you can conquer with God's help.
You sought out profession of faith on your own, without any prompting for us, and that's, to me, impressive, because I know for me growing up, maybe not so mature as you were, so I can definitely tell that you've got some early wisdom in your life.
The way you've worked on your schoolwork, your problem solving is amazing. Some of the things that you do, and the way that you approach your schoolwork, and the other things that you've done.
And when you see that there's a need, you act on it.
Your love for people, and how I got to see that up close and personal when we were in Guatemala. It was really cool to just each and every day we saw different people, we did different things with people, for people, and you just had a big love for those people.
Maturity level, as far as your spiritual growth goes, it's absolutely amazing to me. In the past 4 years, it has been, you can really see it. And it's becoming evident to not just us, everybody else around also.
I think that you also have come a long way in finding your voice. You used to be a pretty quiet person, and still at times you are, but I think you've found your voice, and you've found a way to speak up for others, speak up for yourself, and I'm so proud of you, and I think that's amazing how you do that, and I think you draw a lot of other people to you.
Well, I think you've also grown in responsibility too, just initiating job shadows and initiating college visits. Just you've communicated with adults really well, and just kind of taken that responsibility on, and that's just been so exciting to see you grow. And
I love hearing you sing praise songs in the shower. Probably don't know that I hear you, but I do. And I just love your love of life that God has given you. And I want you to live your life to the fullest.
You went from being the youngest of 3 kids to a household of an only child, and became so independent that I almost felt sometimes like we were roommates instead of mother and daughter. So proud of you, love you. Kind of wish you hadn't grown up that fast, but yeah, it is what it is.
I've seen you really grow in your confidence, not only in your faith, but in your walk life journey. It's been great to see how mature you have gotten over the last several years, and also how you are such a great friend. You have a servant attitude, and it truly shows, and very proud how you demonstrate that, not only to your family, but to your friends, and more importantly to your Lord Jesus Christ.
And the compassion that you've shown to show up for youth group every week, and to take those steps with prayer and not be afraid of what other people think of that, and the young gentleman that you have become as a coachable person in life. And
he does a lot of things from his heart too. He's kind of like his daddy.
You don't shy away from challenges. You're willing to stand up for what you believe, and show that to others, even if you're in a situation that you're not comfortable with. I've seen you step away from that, and you don't see that a lot. I've seen that, how you've grown in that situation as well.
You are very dedicated, and you always want to do your best. You have a beautiful and loving heart, and you care about us, and you care about others. But truly, we have seen you grow in the last 4 years through your confidence in yourself and when you are with others. Never lose that. You are so very special.